Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive.
Yeah.
We love to explore cutting-edge tech here, and today is no exception. We're diving headfirst into the world of high-tech urbanism.
Ooh, I like that high-tech urbanism catchy.
Right. So we'll be exploring how AI and the Internet of Things are shaping the cities of tomorrow.
Sounds fascinating. I'm ready.
Me too. And the best part is our source material is incredible. It's an article called High-Tech Urbanism: How AI and IoT Are Shaping Cities of Tomorrow. And it's full of amazing real-world examples of how cities are using tech to solve problems and create a better future for everyone.
That's what it's all about, making cities better for the people who live in them, right?
Absolutely. So I guess the big question is, where do we even begin with a topic
Yeah.
this massive?
Yeah, I always like to start with a bit of historical context.
Yeah.
I think it helps us appreciate how far we've come and where we might be headed.
Okay, so back to the past before we jump to the future.
Exactly. The Industrial Revolution really transformed our cities. They became these centers of production, but often at the expense of people's well-being.
Yeah, you can definitely see that in some older industrial cities. It was all about factories and industry, not so much about creating a great place for people to live.
Right. But now we're seeing a shift towards smart cities, cities that prioritize sustainability and quality of life for residents. And that's where tech comes in.
It's amazing how technology can be a force for positive change.
It really is. And the article highlights a great example. Pittsburgh, the Steel City. Well, they've completely reinvented themselves.
Yeah, what's going on there?
They've transitioned from heavy industry to become a hub for technology and sustainability. They're using AI and data to manage resources, improve public services, and create a much more livable environment. It's pretty inspiring.
That's incredible. From Steel City to Smart City, I love it. It sounds like they're writing a whole new chapter in Pittsburgh's story.
They are. They're showing the world what's possible when you embrace technology and innovation.
So we keep mentioning AI and the Internet of Things. Can we break those down a bit? What exactly are they, and how do they work together to create these smarter cities?
Of course. So AI, or artificial intelligence, is all about creating machines that can think like humans. They can learn, solve problems, make decisions, things we usually associate with human intelligence.
I see. So like in a city context, AI could be used to manage traffic, predict crime hotspots, or even design better public spaces.
You got it. It's like having a super smart assistant helping to run the city.
Okay, so that's AI. What about IoT? How does that fit into the picture?
Think of IoT, the Internet of Things, as the city's nervous system. It's a network of interconnected devices, sensors in traffic lights, smart trash cans, even buildings that collect and share data in real time.
Wow, so it's like the city is constantly monitoring itself, gathering information about everything that's happening.
Precisely. And that data is incredibly valuable. It's the raw material that AI needs to make informed decisions and optimize the city's operations.
So it's like a partnership. AI is the brains and IoT is the eyes and ears.
A perfect analogy. And together, they make cities more efficient, responsive, and ultimately more enjoyable to live in.
That's fascinating. I'm already starting to see how this tech can revolutionize urban life. But can we get even more specific? What are some real-world examples of how AI is being used to reshape our cities?
Let's start with traffic, because I think we can all relate to the frustration of rush hour.
Oh, yeah. I think we all know that feeling.
So cities like Singapore and Tokyo are using AI to optimize traffic flow. They have systems that analyze traffic patterns in real time and adjust traffic lights to keep things moving smoothly.
That sounds amazing. Imagine a world without traffic jams.
Well, it might not be a completely traffic-free utopia, but it's a huge step in the right direction. Shorter commutes, less stress, and more time for the things we enjoy.
I'm sold. What about public safety? How can AI make cities safer?
Well, there are a lot of ways. One example is using AI-powered surveillance systems to detect unusual activity and potentially prevent crimes before they happen.
So like a proactive approach to security rather than just reacting after something bad has happened.
Exactly. And cities like Chicago and Atlanta are already implementing these systems with promising results.
It's like having a watchful guardian constantly looking out for potential threats.
And these AI systems aren't just about reacting to crime. They can also help improve response times in emergencies, which can be life-saving.
I can see how that would be incredibly valuable. So we've got AI managing traffic and keeping us safe. What other urban challenges can it tackle?
We often think of cities as these concrete jungles. But what if we could use technology to make them more beautiful and people-friendly?
I like where you're going with this.
Well, AI can actually play a role in urban design.
Hmm.
Cities like Amsterdam and Copenhagen are using it to plan bike paths, optimize the placement of green spaces, and create public areas that are both functional and aesthetically pleasing.
So it's about using data to inform design choices that put people first.
Exactly. We want to create cities that are not only efficient, but also enjoyable places to live, work, and play.
I love that idea. Cities designed for people, not just cars and concrete.
And that's where the human element comes in.
Mm,
We need to make sure we're using technology to enhance our lives, not replace them.
absolutely. We've talked a lot about AI, but I want to circle back to IoT. You mentioned it's like the city's nervous system. Can you elaborate on that a bit more?
Sure. Think of a city where everything is connected. Buildings, transportation systems, utilities, waste management. It's all communicating and sharing data in real time.
It's like the city